Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Norfolk Tides and the Buffalo Bisons. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Paul Johnson, the right-hander out of the state of Oregon, gets the ball in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Digging in, Franco. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. This team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
You take a look at this lineup, Matty. One thing stands out, and the fact that they're at the bottom third in on-base percentage. They don't put enough pressure on the defense to be successful. Sit back, waiting on too many guys to move the ball over the fence. And sometimes that puts too much pressure on one of your boys to have to be the hero.
And there's the first strike, 2-1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Left ball just landed in front of the left fielder for a single. You know, the batter wants that one back. He thought he should have drove it a little bit better than that, but a knock is a knock.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Comes in with an average of 265, 9 homers, and an even 40 RBI. Grounded down the third baseline. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit in the air to right field. Casado has it in his tracks. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Teoscar Hernandez. He's set, and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Avalos is off at first with 2 away. Seared down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Now in the box, William Casado. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First offering on its way. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Down the third baseline. Foul. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And guys, you want to talk about taking care of the baseball, doing what's right, playing fundamentally sound. This team has the fewest errors in the league. Not only do they make the routine plays, but they'll make the spectacular ones as well. Can't be understated the importance of what they're bringing to the table on the defensive side. Check that out today.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball, really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Stepping in now, Ruben Tejada, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Outside. Now.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Outside, 3-0 now. Jermaine Rocha would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-0 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1. The 3-1 pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air into shallow left center. Calling for it, Smith makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. So digging in now, Ezekiel Carrera, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-1. Now
1-1-1
here. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single. Now at the plate, Adrian Baladares, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And guys, the one thing I want you to think back to is the fact that we got a chance during batting practice to meet with some of the players, and they talked about the loss they took in the last game, and one thing they kept harping on was the fact that they got to play better defense. I mean, 4 errors is unacceptable for this team, and they are going to have to clean that up and definitely flash some leather for their starting pitcher today. Something to look forward to.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Coming to the plate now, Jermaine Rocha. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Maley gathers, but it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. Striding in, Richard MacArthur, and in case you haven't been keeping up the tabs on him, arguably he's been one of the hottest hitters in the league over the last 7 or so games. From the stretch, sacrifice attempt here, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there, and sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Now batting, second base.
Into the box now, Kevin Lane, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And a fastball just a bit high.
Ha!
2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now a pickoff play at second, back in standing. The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3. Will Marquez will be next. Third inning, no score to this point. Swung on and missed. 3-2.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
Chopped weakly to the left. Avalos gloves it. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Stepping up now, Will Marquez, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Will Marquez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line.
You're going.
But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Popped him up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Frozen on strike three for the final out of the inning. So no runs here, no hits, no errors, and one man left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Here's the catcher, Luke Maley.
And leading off for Buffalo, catcher, Luke Maley.
First offering on its way. 0-1 the count. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Oh, look at the sliding stop. What a play. Now at the plate, Gifton Gopay. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Mancini will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Franco. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ball one. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Started that swing a bit too early. The 1-1 home. Line toward the alley in left center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bruno Avalos. He singled his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a strike. Up around the face. Franco, the runner at first with 2 gone. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini, as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Hernandez is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out. Striding forward now is the DH, Bobby Pyle. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time.
No strike.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Missed with a breaking ball.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
The right fielder, number 3, William Casado.
Standing in now, William Casado, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. A throw behind the runner at second, and he'll be back in standing up. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
2-2. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Now batting, catcher, Chance Cisco.
In now, Chance Cisco, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Lifted the other way to left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Settling in now, Aledmus Diaz. He flew out in his last at bat.
Designated hitter, Aledmus Diaz.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball lined softly down the left field line, but this is a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. way out in front.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Now batting, center fielder, Ezekiel Carrera.
Stepping in now, Ezekiel Carrera. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Two out, nobody on. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We played 4 full, and we are tied 0-0. Into the box, Ruben Tejada. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Shortstop, Ruben Tejada.
First offering on its way. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Coming to the plate now, Jermaine Rocha, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch on its way. Now a bunt attempt here, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there, and sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Now batting, third baseman, Richard.
Into the box,
McArthur.
Richard McArthur. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Now batting, second baseman, Kevin.
Standing
Lane.
in now, Kevin Lane. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. the breaking ball that time in for a strike.
There seemed to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Striding into the box, Adrian Baladares. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Adrian Baladares.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in a philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Forkball is off the plate and in. Ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
2-1.
1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Here's the catcher, Luke Maley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
He's going to find out quickly. Guys are even more selective up here in AAA.
This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 5 innings complete, and we still have no score. Digging in once again, Will Marquez. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball that just misses inside. One and one to count. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Now batting.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He swings and lines it to left. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th. So here's the cleanup hitter, Bobby Pyle. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Big curveball right down the middle for strike number 2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And he just misses with a curveball.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. William Casado would be next. Another payoff pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th, and we still have no score. And that'll bring up Gifton Gopay. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch on its way.
That's up.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Cisco has a play, 1 away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Franco. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And that misses 1-1. His fastball taken high for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
1-1-1.
Short. Tejada takes it in. And there's out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Bruno Avalos. First pitch coming, here it is. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1.
Lane 11, 1-1.
Here's the 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. We're through 6 full, and we still have no score. Striding in once again, William Casado. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit at third. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
The batter, catcher.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Cisco. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Bullet back up the middle. Pereira has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first. And the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Jake Petrichka comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Jake Petrichka.
Ruben Tejada will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away.
Ruben Tejada.
Here's the first pitch to him. That's a strike. The throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit.
The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jermaine.
In now,
Rocha.
Jermaine Rocha. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Tejada stands at first with 1 out. And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit in the air to right field.
Waiting on it is Hernandez.
He's got it, and there are 2 down now. At the plate, Richard MacArthur.
Now batting, third baseman, Richard MacArthur.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. 2 out with the man at first. A ball and 2 strikes.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
The 1-2. Swinging a soft liner in there, a base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tough, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
No balls and a strike to count. Two down, runners at first and second. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Hit down the third baseline. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. And a big RBI there as the run scores from second to make this a two-run game now.
Boy, I tell you what, that's a big RBI late in the game here. They take a 2-0 lead, D-Row. The way the pitching's been for them tonight, they're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, Dan, they've gotten great pitching all game long, and all that extra run can do is give you a little bit more confidence. You don't have to pitch with such tension out there, fearful of making one mistake.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. This is line to left. Smith will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Tide's out in front, 2-0. Leading off the inning, Aledmus Diaz, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Strike one to start the at-bat. A swing and a ground ball to third. MacArthur is up with it, and that's out number 1. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far, and he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Ball's up.
Popped him up. MacArthur over to his right, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Ezekiel Carrera. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. First, does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He sure does. It's a baker's dozen. 13 in a row he's set down now, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 8th inning coming up. Tides lead it 2-0. Paul Schnell has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 55, Paul Schnell.
Ready once again, Trey Mancini. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Schnell comes at hitters with a good hard fastball, one that's certainly fun to watch.
He's a throwback to kind of guys that he likes his fastball. It's a good fastball, not the best fastball in the game, and he's not afraid to throw it. And you know what else, Matty V? He goes right at the hitters.
And he misses with it. 1-1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Missed with a slider.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Two balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now. Popped high in the air. Maley over to his left. Makes the play, 1 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Bobby Pyle. He got called out on strikes his last time through. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
No,
And
that's
that
a
one
ball.
stayed too low, apparently. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. The 2-1 home. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Count still full, 3-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Every run helps late in the game. And with this one on the board, they're now up 3 and only need 6 outs to end it. They've got a little room for error, and I'm sure they'd like to add to that even more if they can.
The batter, right fielder, William Casado.
Stepping in now, William Casado, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball. Here now the 2-2. Still even at 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Digging in, Chance Cisco. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That's a ball.
There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit toward the right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. Ready for another shot now. Ruben Tejada singled home a run in his last time up.
Ruben Tejada.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit in the air out to center field. Carrera on the run. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. A run on 2 hits and they leave 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Tide's out in front 3-0. Leading off the inning, Adrian Baladares, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Lane is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Standing in, Dwight Smith Jr. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Mancini is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's the catcher, Luke Maile, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Elvis Butcher enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Butcher.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Jermaine Rocha, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Just missed with a breaking ball.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
The 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Ripped down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
He's not going to be happy with the execution of that pitch at all. I wouldn't be shocked if it's time for the catcher to go out and talk to him. Get him to bend his back and drive the ball down in the zone a little bit more.
He'll try again. 1-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
When you're down here in the minors, it's all about honing your skills and getting someone to notice you. Well, I've been noticing this guy on the mound all game long, so I have to think this outing will go a long ways towards getting him some good recognition.
The batter.
Into the box now, Richard MacArthur. He's set and the pitch. And that one just missed outside. Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed. Now a ball hit high and fairly deep down the left field line. This ball has a chance and gone for a home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 2 for him on the year as they move on top 4-0.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
Now batting, second baseman, Kevin.
Into the box now, Kevin Lane. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. Stepping into the box, Will Marquez.
Center fielder number 24, Will Marquez.
Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
The 2-0 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. Tides lead it 4-0. And that'll bring up Gifton Gope. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Popped him up. Rocha ranging into shallow right. He's got it one away. At the plate, Franco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit out towards second. Lane fields it cleanly. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. So stepping in, Bruno Avalos. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
1-0 the count. The 1-0. He's outside for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
Even. This one's flared toward left center. Tejada into shallow left. He can't get to it. This one's down.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz, as he'll take a forkball here that drops in there for strike 1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
4-0 the score tonight. The Norfolk Tides jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Number 18 earns win number 7 on the season. Paul Johnson struck out 10 in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score, first for the victorious Tide. 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Bison,